Coffee and Headlines is brought to you by the generous support of our viewers and the following community partners: Best Cord Cutting TV, Bravo's Restaurant Bar, El Rey Lounge de Versalles, Joint Boutique Hotel and Co-work, Puerto Vallarta Neurofeedback, Puerto Vallarta Owners Reps, Oculto, and Siam Cocina Thai. Thank you for your support, and thank you for supporting our community partners. Good morning and welcome back to Coffee and Headlines. This is our get-together on Facebook live every morning except Sunday. Mornings we gather around and we take a look at the news from our city, state, and country. We take a look at your comments, ideas, and suggestions. And we find a way to connect all these pieces of a beautiful puzzle so that we can better connect with the city and with each other and all the wonderful things that Puerto Vallarta has to offer. Today is Monday, February 16. Another week has begun, and here we are ready to share some news. We have a bit of interesting stuff going on. We have a couple of homemade promos that we are going to share with you today as we're trying to promote our activities. So as always, it helps a great deal if you add a capital letter Q at the beginning of your comment just to get a sense as to what you're about, what you want to share with us and what not. And of course, if you're watching live for the first time and would like a nice little welcome, it helps a great deal if you add a capital letter N as in new. We'd love to give you a nice little welcome. And of course, if you're watching later on in the day, we appreciate you just as much. Thank you for tuning in whenever it's convenient to you. That's why we have the replays available both on Facebook and also on YouTube. So let's get started with our news today as we have a few interesting things. Oh my God, we have a new lady. We haven't had a lady for a while, but we have a new lady. Oh well, let me not get ahead of myself and first start with this, which is really good news. You're looking at Michelle Fridman, who is the Minister of Tourism of Jalisco, standing, of course, next to our mayor. What are they doing? Well, to boost the local economy and continue consolidating Puerto Vallarta as the best tourist destination, Mayor Munguía and the Minister of Tourism of Jalisco, Michelle Fridman, toured the Malecón and the historic center of the city together. During the tour, urgent needs were detected, such as the renovation of lighting, the replacement of deteriorated furniture, and the elimination of obsolete telephone booths that are no longer used along the Malecón, of course. In addition to visualizing some cultural activities that could be carried out in Hidalgo Park by the Jalisco Tourism Ministry and the State Culture Ministry, this tour marks the beginning of the collaboration between our municipality and the State's Culture Ministry for the rescue of El Centro neighborhood. So this is excellent news. More good news. The International Friendship Club of Puerto Vallarta is celebrating 4 decades of community support with its 5th annual Dia de la Amistad or Valentine's Day 50-50 raffle. There's only 1 week left to go in this year's campaign, and the community has already rallied together, raising an impressive 92,750 pesos. 750 pesos. Yes, that's what I said. And I'm looking for my applause. This is, of course, money that is going to local charities with an equal amount allocated for prize money. So the IFC, the International Friendship Club, encourages everyone to participate in this final push to reach their 200,000 peso goal. By purchasing a raffle ticket, you directly support vital programs and services provided by local charities. And for more information on this great opportunity, we will provide all the links, as always, in the show notes. This came from a note that we saw on Banderas News this morning. And now let's talk about Lady Uber. For those of you that are new to lords and ladies, in Mexico, we don't have Karens, we have lords and ladies. Why do we talk about them? Well, it's kind of sad and entertaining to see the trouble that some people get into because they think they are better than other people. And in this case, we have Lady Uber. So, Lady Uber was riding on an Uber in Mexico City a couple of weeks ago, and apparently she was in a hurry to get to work. And since she could not persuade the driver to go any faster, she began insulting him. And then she began threatening to call 911 and accuse him of sexual harassment. Either you go faster or it is 5 years jail time for you, she said, threatening the driver. The driver didn't budge. And of course, she didn't know that she was being filmed because Uber drivers, they have a security camera on board at all times. And the video is all over the internet. Sooner or later, she will be identified. And according to Mexico's federal penal code, she could spend as much as 8 years in prison. So much for wishing 5 years of prison for a driver that probably couldn't go any faster. And if she gets busted, and she will, well, she's going to get some jail time. So don't get ugly with your Uber driver. More often than not, they're just trying to do whatever they can to get somewhere. And now this.
For over 60 years, one name has defined style, intrigue, and unforgettable music. From the first notes of Dr. No to the chart-topping theme songs that followed, the James Bond franchise has left a lasting mark on film history. But how did it all begin? And what makes the Bond sound so iconic? Join your host, Paco Ojeda, for Shaken, Not Stirred, iconic James Bond film scores and songs. Thrilling music appreciation presentation uncovering the stories behind 007's legendary sound. As usual, we will meet at the Joint Boutique Hotel & Co-work. The date, February 20 at 5 p.m. Tickets available at the hotel's front desk. Advanced purchase recommended. You don't need to be a Bond fan to enjoy this one. But by the end, you just might be.
And there you have it. I was busy over the weekend, as you can imagine. Let's see. Oh, remove head from ass and enjoy the nice weather. That sounds like a nice thing to do. Lovely suggestion. It is 25 degrees out there right now. Humidity is at 60%, which is very manageable. Our weather forecast indicates that today we're going to have a humid day with clear skies with a high of 28 and a low of 16. Ooh, temperatures are going up maybe. Then tomorrow, Tuesday, humid with clear skies throughout the day, a high of 27 and a low of 16. And then Wednesday will be a humid day with mostly clear skies, but a few clouds may be wandering around, a high of 28 and a low of 15. Don't hold it against me because we have been doing all these promotional videos for internal stuff. So I hope you don't hold that against me as we try to raise awareness of what we're up to. Now, I have something really funny to show you. For starters, this was likely to happen. Somebody has tinkered with Google Maps and submitted listings in the middle of the bay, calling them the Gulf of Puerto Vallarta. Yes, we have a Gulf, the Gulf of Puerto Vallarta. Of course, this is just somebody uploading bogus listings, and they are likely to be deleted quickly. But I do wonder if the governor of Nayarit would rather have our bay called the Gulf of Nuevo Nayarit, or to keep it short and calling it the Gulf of Nuna. Wah, wah. Not funny. I suppose it was funny when I put it up there. Anyhow, we are busy with Hands on Vallarta. We are starting to get respondents. We have 4 organizations, I believe, that have signed up to be part of the event. Of course, this is our new opportunity to connect with local organizations that are looking for volunteers. So I've been very excited putting this together. Right now, the thrust is to raise awareness among volunteers, first and foremost, and then gradually begin appealing to the audience, to the public, to you, to come and connect and find ways to help and give back to our community. So again, I've been busy and I want to share this with you. And I hope that you will share this video along with your own friends when I upload it separately to our Facebook page.
Are you looking to give back but not sure where to start? Hands on Vallarta is your chance to meet local nonprofits and find the perfect volunteer opportunity just for you. Join us Saturday, March 22nd from 12 to 3 p.m. at Joint Boutique Hotel and Co-work. It's free. And if you're an organization looking for volunteers, we'd love to have you. Just scan the QR code to learn more, and let's make a difference together.
And there you go. There you go. We will be tweaking that and we will be uploading it to YouTube and Facebook later on in the day. Let's see what we have for comments. Purum pum pum. I see good mornings, which I appreciate very much, from friends far and near. Oh, thank you for that, Barbara. I wish you a pleasant new week as well. Purum pum pum. Rose Garcia, good morning from 5 de Diciembre. I'm on my balcony watching whales in the bay. That sounds absolutely dreamy. And Kathy's watching from Villa Las Flores. Let's see what else we have. Oh, this is so funny because, you know, Albert, I actually put a Tomala graphic on that news item and I forgot to invoke it. But yeah, it was one of those things. And Laura says, act like a dummy. Well, you get what you get. You should always treat others as you would like to be treated. So be respectful always. And Laura says, would those listings be houseboats? No. You know, some people have ability to, you know, put things onto Google Maps. I know I have, because I have contributed with enough things that I am trusted. So if I put up a suggestion that Banderas Bay should be called Gulf of Puerto Vallarta, it would live there. But of course, YouTube would eventually come down and, not YouTube, Google Maps would eventually come down and delete it. So this is what we have for today. I hope you're going to have a good week. I am editing a bunch of photos that I took over the weekend. I am working on a couple of surprises for later on in the week, and I'm excited, and I hope you are too. We will continue to tweak our messages about Hands on Vallarta so that we can share them online and spread the word and get more organizations involved. If you are familiar with any nonprofit organizations in town, please mention Hands on Vallarta, as it will be a great opportunity to connect between organizations and much needed help. Have a great day, stay out of trouble, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for more coffee and headlines and stories. Have a good one.